Good morning, good morning, good morning. There you go. You got electricity now, or are you out? Didn't you? You're dreaming. That's right. I know. It's Tuesday. Huh. You got juice now? All right. Anyway, anywho, I went yesterday. Smoke another one. That's right. I went yesterday to pick up that lift chair recliner. Drove 50 miles to get it. Got up there, and it wasn't a lift chair recliner. What it is one of them theater recliners. It's got the cup holder in the arm. Yeah. My sister-in-law said, "Oh, I thought it was a lift chair." It, it wasn't hers. She cleans the house for the woman and does the yard work and stuff like that. And the woman's moving, so she knew she had a lift chair recliner, and she thought she had two of them. The one that was there was a theater chair, not a lift chair. Yeah. So she said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Hell no, I don't want it." "Well, you sure?" I said, "I'm positive." So um, she decided she would take it. She was going to clean it up and put it in her house. It had cat hair on it. I don't want anything. Didn't want that anyways with cat hair, but she took some other stuff that was in the house because they sold the house. The house is, uh, I don't know. They take ownership of it or whatever in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's something you have to live. That's right. So we put that in the back of her Explorer and some other stuff. The woman had about a dozen cardboard boxes that are broken down, brand new ones that haven't been put together. And they couldn't go into her car because she didn't have room for them. They were too big, uh, you know, as far as they were. But there was actually no room to stuff them in there, so I brought them home. I said, "Well, I'll take them." And then I said, "If you want them, when you come to the house, just grab them." So it must be. Oh, she did offer to pay for my gas going up there and stuff. I said, "No, don't worry about it." So I feel bad. I said, "It's okay." Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, um, if you're listening, the person that sent me an email, I will try, but most generally, the only thing I can get is the American. Um, I can try that. I know the feeling that junkyard got nothing to do and all day to do it. Hmm. I gotta get stuff around today, so I'll have it all ready for tomorrow. So when we get ready to pack up and get everything over there, it will be easier. And remember, I won't be on tomorrow. I won't be on Thursday. Won't be on Friday night. Um, if I have any energy left in me, I'll be on Sunday. They got Thursday, Friday, Saturday is that uh, festival, and then or tractor show or whatever you want to call it, and then Sunday is a farmers market. I won't be done with the festival or the antique tractor club till like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. So by the time I get home, get everything cleaned up, it'll be midnight. Um, then I gotta get ready for Sunday morning, which I get to sleep in because the only thing I'm gonna have to put in the car is just some food and the pots and pans. Everything else will be already in the car. So you just run with that. You gotta watch. Yeah, you gotta watch reruns, Keith. Yeah. I might take my other phone with me and do some videoing. So, anything new with anybody? I want to talk about it. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Good morning, Dr. Howard, Channel Managing Services. Could I get you to manage mine for me too? You are such a good moderator, managing service. I've been thinking about seeing if you'll do that for me. Make me wonder. Yeah, 7 days without dog makes 1 week. I sure could use your services. Well, I'm just telling you, I do need your services, and I'm going to give you a wrench because I believe in you. If Howie believes in you, I believe in you too. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm going to give you a wrench. I think you are the correct person for the job, and I've been waiting for you to contact me. There you go. King Dingaling, good morning. Been a while since you've been in here. That's fine. That's fine. We'll discuss the contract later. Um, I know the CEO might not agree with me, but this is, she may run the channel, but it's my channel. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. I hope that you'll do a good enough, do just as good a job for me as you are doing for Howard. You're back on mobile hotspot? Did you lose power? Did you lose internet? Well, we will see. That's all I got to say. REG at that, huh? Damn. Well, see, nothing's out of the realm of possibility, okay? That boy 440 did me dirty, okay? Real bad. Then he come back about a year later with his hat in his hand and apologizing. And then after when he did that, one of the best mods I ever had. So there is a chance. Take care of some business. Huh. Cornbread. You see, I got me a new moderator manager now. Mm-hmm. I figured, Dr. Howard can have one. I've got the same one, and this one's got an X to grind. That's right. Damn. By the way, I had nothing to do with it. That was strictly my moderator that just did that. I had nothing to do with it. I'm not going to go against her. I'm going to be like Howie. I'm not going against my moderator. Yeah. But it wasn't me because my hands are right here. Have a good day. Okay. I can't waste no time. Yeah, she's still the CEO, but she took the CEO off her name. I don't know why. She's still the chief executive officer. I'm gonna have to run this by her when I get, when she gets awake, and hopefully I don't get fired from my own show. Sometimes you just gotta make a decision. Yeah. Raining dogs and cats. Don't step in no poodle. You need the rain anyways, there, junkyard. Your grass isn't growing fast enough. Besides that, you know, 2 weeks from now it'll be dusty, and you're gonna wish we had some rain. There you go. See, and y'all think I don't have connections. I do. I do. I do. I do. I was up a little late last night. I didn't hit the hay till about 10:30, and then when I hit it, I still couldn't go back. I couldn't go to sleep. I was there. I was excited for today's show. Uh huh. It probably is. I ain't for sure. No, he didn't get banned. He just got timed out. But it was Dr. Howie's manager that did it. So he probably did it just for good old time's sake. I don't know. Um, I can't remember if I did. Let's see. Um, I have to remove it so I can find out if I did or not. Yeah, he's a managing moderator. Good morning, Livin. You're looking lovely as ever today. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? My, that's a nice top you have on today. Pastel. Good morning, Teresa. Nice to see you. I bet you she looks forward to coming in for me to say that. Yeah. You feel special, that's right. I gotta get me another cup of Java. Oh, now, um, Dr. H, uh, you can't be timing out cornbread. That's not nice. Now, I'll let it slide this time. Well, then again, I'm not going to interfere with your duties either because, you are the managing moderator. Shots, everyone, shots. 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 Oh, I have. I've seen them too. Yeah. Junkhead got tipsy yesterday. Huh. Good morning, Chaos. Chaos, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I have a new managing moderator. Um, Dr. Dr. H Channel Managing Services. Um, he's already timed out Steve and Cornbread. So that's right. He can. Don't get excited. I'm just rubbing my kneecap. So just be careful what you type in there, Chaos. He's got he's got the power. He's got the power. Yeah. There you go. I'm sure he will be a huge asset to the team. I guess it's a him. I don't know. Him, her. Well, let's use the proper noun or whatever it is. Proper pronoun. Him, her, it, their, whatever. Okay. I, I don't want to be accused of being sexist, racist, or whatever. Yeah. That's right. He, him bars have nuts. That's right. And her, she bars don't. Yeah. That's right. I think that's a pretty good marketing strategy right there. Him, he, or he, him bars have nuts, and her, she bars don't. It's true. It's honestly true. There's a candy company out there. Candy bars with nuts are he and him. Candy bars without nuts is her and she. You must be there, King of Ding Dang, ding, 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 ding. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Oh, I bet he does. Well, bananas will give you belly fat. Everybody eats a bunch of bananas. So, let me see. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Um, looking for something. Thought I saved it the other day, but yeah, I might have not have. Oh, yeah. Well, you're gonna find out you'll feel a lot better in a couple of months. Right. And pasta. Mhm. There you go. Don't give up the bacon and pork chops. I've been trying to eat better. Um, I've been eating more fish. Well, in fact, I was gonna make have fish last night for dinner, but she was gonna make macaroni and cheese, but it was just too hot. So um, might be macaroni and cheese tonight, but I'm going to put. I got some salmon. I ate that salmon cooked, so I'm going to cook salmon tonight. I got a chunk of salmon in the freezer. I'm going to get that out. I'm going to cook a bunch of salmon tonight, and then when it's all done, put it. After we get done eating whatever's left, I'll put it in a bowl, and I can snack on it, or she can, or whatever. It's just going to be me and her going to eat it anyways. But me too. I'll have to find it. What I was looking for. But it's different kinds of food that you can eat that reduces belly fat. Tart cherries is one of them. I think pineapple is too. Um, I can't remember a lot of them, but there's like 10 or 15 foods, vegetables or fruits that you can eat that reduce. Watermelon's one. You want to lose a lot of weight, eat watermelon. Um, Watermelon and cantaloupe. It'll fill you up, but it's full of water, so you just piss it all out anyways. Um, but you'll lose a lot of weight eating that stuff. They probably are. Well, that's good. You gonna share it? You gonna share a couple of shots with your good old buddy Iron Dog there, Junkyard? I've never had Maker's Mark. I've always wanted to, buy a bottle of it, but every time I go to the liquor store, I don't even think about it. And right, frankly, if I do go to the liquor stores just to buy some vodka to make Bloody Marys with, I got more liquor in the cabinets out there than most people can drink in a couple of years. You'll build a fire, that's good. First one I want on the rocks, the second one I'll take straight up, and the third one I take on the rocks again. Peeled cucumbers, that's right. I like peeled cucumbers too. Huh. And in your opinion, okay. I've had the 1800 tequila. I've had tequila from Mexico. Had the worm in it. Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a name brand. I think it was one of the best tequilas you could get from Mexico. I didn't eat the damn worm. I I can't remember. This has been about 40 years ago. You did give it some thought though? Yeah. What's a fifth of Maker's go for? Like $36 or something like that? I got Kessler's, Jack, Southern Comfort, and VO out there in the cabinet. And I can't even tell you all the other liquors I got. I know there's some vodka out there. Um, there's peach brandy, um, peach schnapps. I think there's apricot brandy out there. $30. He's still sleeping. It's only 4:13. I think I got a bottle of Grey Goose out there. It is all high. A lot of this liquor I've had for 3 or 4 years. It's in a cabinet out there in the garage. It never freezes because it's alcohol. So yeah, and it never goes bad. Mad Dog 4040. Mm-hmm. It used to be MD 2020. Boone's Farm is what, $6 a bottle now or something like that? Yeah, damn whiskey snobs. The reason why everything went up because during the Hillary, nobody had anything to do but drink. Yeah. Sam Pipple. Isn't that Red Fox's idea of Ripple? Sam Pipple? Yeah, I know Maker's Mark is whiskey. Says so on the bottle? Yeah. There you go. No E? Whiskey. I love beer in a bottle. I drink it in a can, but I do love beer in a bottle. And if I'm drinking beer in a bottle, I could probably do a 12 pack with no problem. It just goes down so smooth in a bottle, I guess. I have, I actually have a hard time drinking beer out of the can because I can taste the aluminum in the beer, uh, the bitterness of the aluminum can. In a glass bottle, there's none of that taste. I bet they're king dingling. Seagram 7 BO. You want some stuff that'll kick your ass. Get some wild turkey. Right. That's why I don't like draft beer either. Man, I don't like rum. I've had Bacardi rum. Rum's not one of my favorites. I'll tell you what I did. One day, I bought two quart bottles of Coke, not 2 liters. This is 40 years ago. They were 2 quart bottles. I bought two quart bottles of Coke, and I had a big gulp cup. So I poured half a cup of Coke out of one bottle, and I poured another half a cup out of the other bottle. Then I took a bottle of Bacardi rum, and I equally poured it into those 2 bottles of Coke. And then I went to a party, and I sat there and drank both of them bottles. Mhm. After I drank both of them bottles, I figured I'd better go to the bathroom. So got up to go to the bathroom, went to the bathroom, come out, and I was the only white guy in the place. Everybody had left. And then I gotta go. I made it to the front door, walked out, and somebody punched me in the back of the head. When he did that, I turned around, I grabbed that little bastard by the throat, and I was going to commence to, you know, end his breathing apparatus. When I got my ass kicked by about 9 of them, I woke up. I was in my car. My hands were all bloodied up and swelled up and everything. Where when they'd knock me out, they'd kick me and beat me. My eyes were almost swelled shut. My nose was broke. Ribs were all punched in. So I did the right thing. Started up my car, and I come cruising through her yard, and I took out her white picket fence and come right around the front of the house and knocked the front porch right off the house. And then I left. I went to where I worked. I worked at a restaurant. I'm back here in the back parking lot and I collapse on the horn. They come out to see who's blowing the horn, and it's me. They carry me in and they start cleaning my wounds and stuff and ask me if I'm okay. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, got my ass handed to me. And the reason why I done all that is because her mom and dad were gone and they were coming back the next day. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to have a party at her house. So, yeah. I thought that would give her something to explain to her mom and dad. Because you know damn well she didn't call the cops. Just waiting, there you go. What's the proof on the bottle there, Junkyard? I got a gallon jug of 195 downstairs. Salty dogs. You get darn, yeah. It does kill your metformin. I have apple pie still downstairs. Um, I have apple pie down there, and I have apple jack downstairs. Race gas, that's right. You go to Indiana, and you can get 190 proof or 195 proof, whatever it is, um, Everclear there. It's just shy of being moonshine. White might be. It'll kill your tapeworms all right. And regardless of what you say, it's not smooth either. That shit burns all the way down if you take a shower. It even burns coming out. But I got, we went down, Tennessee 5, 6 years ago, I guess it was, 7 years ago. Went down there and bought some moonshine there, and I still got that in the pantry. Tastes like kerosene, yeah. They didn't run the first few ounces out. That shit'll kill you. Well, you have a great day, Chaos. It was nice to see you. I bet it was. If you're gonna make moonshine, the best thing to do with that moonshine is get yourself a nice shed, like a 10 by 20 or something like that, and put an exhaust stack in it. Make your moonshine inside the shed, no windows, just a door, and make it in there. And you can do it year round using a propane burner. And just, the exhaust goes out the exhaust stack. You can probably put a power fan in there if you want. But nobody knows what you're doing, especially if you had underground plumbing put in and put a water line through there. Yeah, there you go. Bob's your uncle. Yep, propane cook stove. That's all you need. These guys go out there and build fires and stuff in the woods, and no wonder they see how they're doing it. They got all the smoke. You don't have no smoke if you got a propane stove or propane burner. You have steam, but that steam, will go away within a few feet away from the fire. So, not that I'm condoning making your own moonshine, but that's what. Put the mash in your garden. Rototill it in. Yeah, cornmeal, sugar, yeast, and water. When you make your run, just dump your mash out in your garden and rototill it in. Get you some chickens. They'll eat that mash. Well, if they dispose of it, they say. That's right. Me either. I drink once in a while. Usually on my night live streams, that's when I drink. I have a couple beers on Sunday night, a couple beers on Thursday, maybe a couple on Friday. I don't drink any other time than that. Unless it's a day that ends with a Y. And then, that's subject to change then. Don't get excited. I'm just rubbing the kneecap again. I have actually got to get to the orthopedic surgeon and have him look at this. My other pain management doctor, I don't think he knows shit. The last time I was there at the pain management doctor, he drained some fluid off my knee, gave me a cortisone shot, felt great for about 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, I started hurting again. Free, free, free. They're right. It's all free today. Get you a Bud Light Rocky Road. Yeah. In the rainbow section at Target. Yeah, trying to drum up some business. Yeah. Well, you don't have to be 21 to eat the ice cream beer. My wife likes Bud Light, but she hasn't bought any Bud Light since then. I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. Now you can tell the difference between Pabst Blue Ribbon and Bud or Bud Light or anything like that. Because Pabst actually, um, it's like a thicker, it has a thicker volume in the beer or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not watered down like Bud Light or Bud or anything. It's got more body in it, I guess. Good morning, Arizona. Nice to see you. It's going okay. I'm doing good. And you? I liked your teacher video. I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, at least you're busy. You know. And I'm sure you look damn fine doing it. You're welcome. They had to go back to that way of teaching kids, anyways, instead of just pushing them all through. You know, it is a tough career. I remember when I was growing up, the teachers used to tell us, "Hey, you need to go to college so you get a good job, make lots of money." Then I seen what a teacher makes. Oh, what a bad career decision that was. But we get our summers off. Sure, you do. You got to go work someplace else to make enough money to live through. Yeah, I don't get it either. They can't read, write, or spell or anything, and then they get passed on to the next grade, then the next grade, then they graduate, and they still can't read or write. I have no idea. What are you talking about, Chris? Is something new coming on? Or something new come out? Right, No Child Left Behind. My first year working as a garbage man back in 1987, I made $48,000 that year. 48,000. 24 years old. Oh, okay. I'll have to go back in yesterday's chat and get that link and bring it back up so I can read it. Oh, when I was asked to leave in 2005, 2006, um, I did 120. People say, man, that's a lot of money for a garbage man. Well, you're not understanding. You're there 60 hours a week. So 20 hours of that every week is overtime, time and a half. And okay, um, I made a base rate of 16.83 an hour, and you get time and a half on that. But I was also on the incentive program. The faster you worked, the more you got done, the higher you got paid. And a lot of times I got paid 40 bucks or better an hour, straight time. And then I got, a time and a half on that, which the company didn't mind because that's the way they set it up. The faster you work, the more you get done, the higher pay you get. Well, that's what happened. I would get paid real good for doing a job real fast, and then they would have to pay you all week long that higher wage. So you would bust your ass, excuse my language, and get a high pay rate, and then the rest of the week you just coast. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're still doing the same thing today, 20 years later. They're still got the same incentive program going on today. So it must be working for them. They'd have me do roll off, okay, and the dispatcher would have me do the city. Well, the city, up to a certain point, paid $13 a load. So what they would do is they'd have me do the city. And the first place I would stop would be Dura, which was less than a mile from the shop, right around a mile, I guess, from the shop. And they had 5 roll-off boxes. Well, 5 times 13 is what? Pretty good money. Well, I could do 5 of them boxes in less than an hour and a half. Because 99% of the time, there was nothing in them boxes but a barrel or, some scrap. And it wasn't enough in there to even say there was anything in them. But they wanted each one dumped every day. So you didn't have to tarp them. And I even had an automatic tarper, but you wouldn't even have to tarp them. So you pick it up, run it back in, dump it, set it back off, grab another one, do the same thing. And you already took one there with you. So when you were done with your last one, you went on to your next customer. And I would do all the 30 yarders first. And then when I was done with the 30 yarders, I would switch out to the compactors and do the compactors next. And you do one day like that, you do 14, 15 loads in one day, pretty good money. Because if you went another mile and a half past that Dura, you got a different pay rate because now you're in a different zone. And it was like $16 a load there, or $17. I can't remember. It was a quite a like a $2.50 difference or something. So, and then if it was, and it depended on what it was. If it was a open top or roll off, or if it was a compactor, you got paid different for compactors than you did for open tops. That ain't even the best of it. On the days they would have me running front load, which is the ones that dump over the top, they would have me come in. The dispatchers would have me come back to the yard when I'm done and dump all the cans in the yard that were brought in during the week to be switched out or fixed or whatever. Well, you got 24 cents a yard for every yard that you picked up. Well, if it was a 4 yarder, that's 96 cents. So you made $1 almost just dumping a 1 yard can. An 8 yard is almost two. Figure it out. You got 300 yards sitting in the yard right there that all has to be dumped. You can make good money right there. There you go. Show them fair warning. Hey, Dr. H, if you think that they're troublemakers, you just go ahead and do what you got to do. That's how it works. It's right. And one man's trash, another man's treasure. That's right. Hey, whoever sent me a text, email that to me because I can't get stuff like that on my high dollar flip phone. Okay. Arnold63 at gmail.com. I'm just telling you. If you have a kid or whatever, grandson, granddaughter, whatever, they don't want to go to college, have them go work as a garbage man. It's not so hard to work anymore because a lot of these garbage companies have modern equipment that's mostly automated, but they make good money, especially if you get at a union trash company. I won't be here tomorrow, remember. There you go. Well, you know, you need the rain, junkyard. If you don't have the rain, your grass can't grow so you can get out there and mow it every day. You need that rain. And them grasshoppers need something to drink, you know. With all the rain you got, you should have dug yourself a pond. We had a drought here back about 35, 38 years ago, I guess. What did he say? He didn't normally work with grasshoppers. Did you tell him you had a sick one? Anyways, we had a drought here about 35, 38 years ago, somewhere around there. And after that drought, because it didn't rain for like 4 months, a lot of farmers lost a lot of their crops during the summer because they didn't have any water. Well, after that, a lot of farmers put in great big old ponds so they'd have water to irrigate their fields. So, you know, I realize a pond's got a lot of water in it, and you can only use it for so long to irrigate. But if you just need to save your crop, until hopefully for a couple of weeks until you can get rain, that's a good deal. But, some of these ponds they were building are 150, 200 feet long and that wide and probably 15, 20 feet deep. Which holds a lot of water. It does. It holds a lot of water. You hook up them big sprinklers to it, the ones that are on wheels or whatever you want to call it. I don't irrigations. Farmer I used to work for, they drilled a big ass well, put a big pump on it, and that's what they use for their. They've got a big well with pump. That's got to be a shitload of water. It's got a pump. But then again, I guess you get 95% of it back because whatever the field doesn't take, it goes back in the ground anyway. So. You should have told him you had a sick one and you needed it looked at. I gotta get me some spray. I need to spray the ground around where we're gonna be at Thursday, so I'm gonna do it Wednesday tomorrow. I need to spray that, so make sure there ain't no buggies coming by. Yeah, sure, they timed that right, didn't they? Put that stuff right in the ground for 'em. Good morning, Moose. Moose, I'm just going to tell you, watch your P's and Q's. I just hired Dr. H's channel managing services. You just watch your P's and Q's. He's a well, I don't know if it's him or her, but they're a nonsense channel managing service. Yeah. It was expensive. Uh, the contract hasn't been signed yet. Um, and I got to get the CEO's approval, but I have a little bit of say on what goes on in this channel. Yeah, a little, a little bit. But look what you get for your $100. Nice pay. I'm just going to tell you that Dr. H is scared Grizz so bad he hasn't been back since he got timed out. Tinfoil hat. Well, I've got a tinfoil hat. It, it's on order right now. Ah, that cornbread hasn't been back either since he got timed out. Oh, next time it's a permanent ban. Damn, you're a no nonsense moderator, aren't you? Get that early bird special because it doubles as a seat. I know. I will. I'll have to get that. Damn. See, now I'm even scared of Dr. Rich's tail. Well, he might time me out. Yeah. Hey, Cornbread, if you're here, come back and post that link for that video from last night that you posted. Right. If you could. I'd ask Dr. H to do it, but I don't think Dr. H was here. He wasn't here last night, so him, her, whatever. I'm trying to use a proper pronoun. I don't want to be arrested in the state of Michigan for using the wrong pronoun. Because you can. You know, even though there's only two sexes in the world, male and female. And if you don't believe that, try milking a bull. Mhm. Just try milking a bull. Oh, you? Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Chris. Oh, never mind. Grizz already sent it, I think. Yeah, this is the one. Ah, think of it. I can't get. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, damn. Well, ah, yeah, that's right. That's why they missed the stream. That's probably why. Yeah, yeah, yep. Right there it is. Now, there is a hell of a comment on here, and I'm going to post it into. It's going to be in three sections. Okay. Well, wait a minute. It'll be in 4 sections because you can only do 200 word letters at a time. So, yeah. That come from that video, a comment. You got to hit all comments on it or something like that, but you can see that comment right there. Howie's best friend. You're right. Yeah. Are you sure you didn't say raper or pedophile? Not Robert. No, Denver. Okay, guys. Give me your money. Come on. Don't make me shoot you with my rubber band guns. Okay. Yeah, you rob little girls of their innocence. Yeah. No. You know, it's only 2 hours by car. The more and more I hear of this, you know, road trip. Well, Cornbread just sent me this text that my mod timed out again. Um, but Moose, Moose, Moose Knuckle, Moose, hey Moose, 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 Moose Knuckle. We need you to we need you to do an interview with Big Steve on what Brad said. You know, conversations with Brad. Damn, the one from but who's counting? Is that the one from Michigan State? Conversations with Steve and Brad. I need a cup of coffee. Dr. H, don't time anybody out until I get back. I'm not telling you how to do your job, Dr. H. I'm just asking. Would you please not time anybody out the way you do? I gotta make a pot of coffee. I'll be right back. Morning, Christy. There you go. Yeah. Huh. Exactly. Huh. Um, you ready to party? Well, that's nice. Um, Steve, now when Moose does this interview with you, I, I want 100% truth. You know, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth to help you God. That kind of truth. No embellishing, no lying. Just exactly what was told to you by Bradley. And I'm sure Howard told you some stuff too. Hanky panky, that's right. There you go. Well, you know. Hey, the computer you guys are watching me on, this one right here that I'm doing this, Dan and Christy sent it to me. I still owe them for it, but it was a damn near brand new one, but I still got to get them paid for that. But I got this one from them. Yeah. Well, good morning there, Teddy Bear. You want to party? That's right. Yeah. Well, his is still in outer Mongolia someplace. Just doing a Lord's work. That's right. Uh, but I'm being serious, Steve. If Moose does an interview with you, we I we want the whole truth. We want just the truth. I don't want no embellishment or anything like that or any made up stories. Just exactly what he told you. Oh, two Dairy Queen coupons. That's right. Oh man, Doctor H. Doctor H. Doctor H. Doctor H. See, Grizz learned his lesson. He's not saying nothing bad now. Yeah. Yeah. Shall help you, Howie. That's right. Just, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Shall help me God. Got a little drunk last night? Well, isn't that special? Well, yes, Grizz. Moose is going to do an interview with Steve on what Brad has told him. Incompetence, I guess. Private conversations with Brad. So, Um, I don't know, they'll probably StreamYard together and do it. So, but I just, like I said, I just want the truth. I don't want anything embellished or anything like that. Just the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Just like you were on a witness stand. Just tell the story as it was told to you. Well, I don't know. I can I can pretty much believe stuff that Brad has done. After reading that comment that was on that video. I don't know when Moose and him are going to do it. Um, so today is my last day on YouTube until quite possibly Sunday night. I'm going to be real busy. I got doctor's appointments tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to be busy all day tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we have a 3-day event. Sunday morning, I have a farmer's market. So if I'm even able to move Sunday afternoon, I'll do a Sunday night show. Yes, I'm going to be up in the top of my pop up, easy up. And I'm going to be lurking. And I'm going to be watching hot dog buyers. Yeah. If you go back, Christy, um, Cornbread put a link in the channel. Go back and hit that link, and that's a video. Uh, Take that video and then look in the comments. You'd have to hit, all comments or whatever, and you'll see the comment that was put in there. Yeah, you're gonna be picking up the slack there, Grizz. Mm-hmm. Well, Moose, um, in December, right after Christmas, Kathy and I are going to be going to Alabama. Alabama is the place you want to be if you want to see Bobby Spinkle. Um, we're going to Alabama to spend a few days down there with her brother because he's moving from Traverse City to Alabama. He's got a house down there. So we might swing by and say, hey. You're not going live at 3. Oh, the nerve of you. Yeah. Hey, Kenny, you're looking lovely as ever. You old snuggle bunny, you. Mm-hmm. Well, lunch, dinner, whatever. Um, I don't know yet. I have Kathy knows, but I don't know. Not good for you? I know. Might spend the night at Danny and Chrissy's house in Tennessee, and then continue on from there. I don't know. Nightcap, maybe, maybe. Depends on what time we get there. We're gonna take 2 days to come or go down there. We're gonna stop someplace, spend the night, then go down, and probably coming back, just drive straight through 15, 16 hours, something like that. Yeah, keep the when you do the interview with Moose, keep the foul language to a bare minimum if you could. Um, it makes it more believable, more receivable, and more interesting to listen to. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be ready to party. Yeah. Teddy bear. Get these fit. There you go. I'm still saying prayers for your son there, Matt and Tara. So that's right. You got cartoons. That's right. Yeah. How is your son doing? If we can ask, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Oh, you gotta to become a member. Um, let's see. You gotta go to the Iron Dog 63 channel. Um, and hit the join button. You got to hit the join button up at the top, and it says coffee money $1.99, coffee and a donut $3.99, or country breakfast is $6.99. That's all you got to do. Uh, hopefully, things are getting. But I know it's going to be a long, hard road for your son there, Matt. But hopefully, everything's starting to get better. Um, I know it's going to take a long, long time. No, not even toast. Oh, the country breakfast. Well, I'm glad he's got high spirits and feeling better about it. You probably got to do it on your computer. You got to go to my Iron Dog 63 home channel, and then up at the top it'll say join, customize, and stuff like that. So um, let me switch accounts and see what it does there. Yeah, next to subscribe, it'll say join. You just hit the join button, and it says coffee money, $1.99, coffee and a donut, $3.99, and country breakfast is $6.99. And you don't have, nobody has to join it. That- I did this over 2 years ago. No, wait a minute. I did this 3 years ago because Matt's been a um, yeah, Matt's been a member for 38 months. So he's been a member for 3 years, over 3 years. Yeah. Well, that's good. You're out of the hospital. That's fine. Nobody needs to join if they don't want to. That's fine. I just did that a little over 3 years ago. Um, I did that for a reason. Um, so it would help pay for some of the stuff that I do. Um, like StreamYard's $25 a month, so that helps pay for that. Some of the other stuff I do. I try back rubs. I actually like my feet rubbed. Yeah, see, Gris has been Gris has been a member for 5 months. Don't waste your money. Yeah, well, let us know there, Matt. How's the other guy? His friend. All you got to do, Chris, if you want to unsubscribe from that, just cancel it on your automatic withdrawal. That's all you got to do. Just cancel it on your automatic withdrawal. I know, I know. I was just going to tell me if anybody wants, if they're on it and they want to cancel, all you got to do is just cancel it through your bank. 1 year, 4 months, 17 days. There you go. Yep. That's good to know. There you go. Yeah. Junkyard's been a member for 36 months or something like that. You're right. That's all that really matters. All the other stuff you can work past or work through. I really don't know what happened. Is just, um, and I don't know if you want to tell anybody what really happened, Matt, but I do know it had happened something to do with the 4th of July. So, and it doesn't matter how old your kids are. My oldest is 40. Um, My middle one is what, 35, 30, it's 36. And my youngest is 28, 29, 28. And it doesn't matter how old your kids are, you always worry about your kids. That's right. Well, Kathy, what was it, 3 or 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago? Um, she got real worried. Our son told us about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. He was out at the bar and he was out in the parking lot. Some guy was yelling at a woman, calling her names, the C word, F and B, and all this other stuff. And my son said, "Hey, don't talk to a woman like that." And the guy pulled a gun on him and asked him what he was going to do about it. All right, I don't know how to do that if you're linking it to Google Photos or whatever. Send it to me, Marco Polo or whatever if you can. Anyways, that scared the hell out of Cat. And he's almost 40 years old. He's a grown man, but I worry about him. And you always worry about your kids. And if somebody ever did something to my kids, regardless of how old they were, I may not be the ultimate BA that I used to be or whatever, but I'm damn sure going to let you know they won't like the outcome of what happens next because, you know, I have nothing to lose. You know, well, thank you there, channel, Dr. H. Yeah, I worry every day. That's right. No. Well, regardless, my son has been always taught you treat a woman with respect, and you don't you see somebody slapping around a woman or whatever, you step in to protect her, and that's what he did. She wasn't. I don't know what the woman did or whatever. She could have been 100% at fault, but you still don't do that to a lady. Right. 1963. Well, you can't blame yourself there, Matt. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's a lot of big words, and you you can't blame yourself. You're right, Skeeter. They do. And by the way, people, If you want, you can wish me a happy birthday today because my birthday is Friday. So, I turned the big 6-0 Friday. Okay. Well, let's see.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear you. Happy birthday to you.
Hell of a birthday song, huh?
He's got earthquake always
Huh?
Tyler has early elevation.
Oh, yeah. Well, he doesn't like to be closed in. Yeah, it's Kevin's birthday, too. Well, it might not have, but then again, you don't know, man. Oh, damn. Damn, cornbread. Well, thank you, Tenny Shoes. Okay. By the way, there, Matt, I don't know if you've seen it, but I got me a new channel manager. He's the same, I don't, pronouns. I don't know if it's a him, her, it, but it's the same one that does Dr. Howie's managing services on the Dr. Howie show. Yeah. 120, that's right. I know I don't look a day older than 75. I've really gotten some gray in the last 6 months. My eyebrows are really gray if you really look at them. Now, my beard's coming in gray. There's no color to it now. It's just all gray. 175 maybe. You're right. Thank you. Well, I'm pretty sure I got another 40 or 50 years left on this rock. You know, that's got to be somebody else's plan because I can't see them having me in this kind of pain all the time and not making me suffer. You know what I mean? They're in pain and we're going to keep in pain for the next 50, 60 years. I do take Geritol. I take so many pills right now, I rattle when I walk. Yeah. Hey. I got 8 grandkids that I know of. There you go. If you guys are looking for a good channel moderator that's a no nonsense, no bullshit moderator, DH Channel Message Managing Services. That's right. He puts the "you're gone" in the "you're gone." That's right. Every night, big boy, every night. That's right. That's right. Bust them. Yeah, yeah, there you go. No, I'm proud of my gray hair. I've earned every bit of it. Yeah. So you got to get a hold of Howie if you guys want the managing services. You ain't gonna believe this, but Howie gets a cut, a percentage. You don't pay it to him. Dr. H has to pay it to him. So, you know. But then again, it's Canadian money too, so it's probably, it could be $200-300 in American money, but it's only like 30-40 cents in Canadian. Yeah. Howie and Brad. Me too. And grow your own opium. That's right. Okay. Hold on. What'd you do? Send it 3 times? Is it okay to play it, Matt? It's 3 videos. Okay.
So what happened is my oldest son, we're just going to call it a mortar round, got a hold of a mortar round and was holding it in his hand, and standing in between the back of his truck and his buddy's car, and his buddy was standing behind him and lit it, and it never left his hand. It's bad. It looks like something straight out of a movie.
Where in the hell? Oh, there we go.
So what happened is my oldest son, we're just going to call it a mortar round.
Let me get it. There we go. I found it.
So what happened is my oldest son, we're just going to call it a mortar round, got a hold of a mortar round and was holding it in his hand, and it standing in between the back of his truck and his buddy's car, and his buddy was standing behind him and lit it, and it never left his hand. It's bad. It looks like something straight out of a movie.
Okay.
Oh, the other kid ain't doing any better, really, to be honest. He might even have it a little bit worse because he wasn't wearing glasses, and my kid was wearing a pair of glasses. I forgot what they're called. There's some fancy fishing glasses, like $300, but they're safety approved. And when it blew up, I'll say, I'll try to figure out a way to send you a video of the glasses so you guys can see it. But I mean, they just look like they were peppered with birdshot, and like the side shields, it blew them completely off. But that's what saved his eyes. The other kid didn't have any glasses on, and it actually blew a piece of my kid's finger right into his eye, and it's still stuck. I mean, they pulled part of my kid's hand out of the other kid's stomach and a thumb out of his leg, and it's bad. It's bad. These boys don't have a clue what they're in for. It's unbelievable. I don't know how this kid pulled it off, but he put his own tourniquet on. He would have bled out on the scene if he wasn't able to do that. Like, I don't know how he did it, but he did it somehow, and he's lucky he did it. He wouldn't be here. There's no way he'd be here. I mean, it took the ambulance over 25 minutes, and it to get to him, and then even being live flighted to the hospital, it was over an hour and a half.
You not see Jack?
Huh?
You not see Jack? He said, play it, don't show it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything, but sorry about that. I'm, I'm sorry, man. I didn't see it because I didn't see the chat. I'm sorry because I didn't have the chat up. Sorry about that. My bad. I really am sorry about that. I honestly didn't have it because I got the chat separated. And when I did that, I didn't have the chat up. I would never do something, intentionally like that. I'm sorry, really, I am. But yeah, thoughts and prayers are with you there, Matt and Tara and your son. I'm shaking in my slippers. There you go. Go to Howie's Rumble station channel. It just makes you think, doesn't it? You know. Well, Scott was in here yesterday. Yesterday or Sunday. He was in here one of them days. I honestly would not have done it if I'd have read that there. But like I said, I didn't. I got my chat separated and I didn't have it up. She's watching the chat, Cornbread. She just come in here and said, "Who is this Dr. H?" Well, now I got to talk to the CEO about this in a little bit. I'm probably going to get my arse chewed for this, for hiring Dr. H as a channel manager. But I guess I'll just take my licks when I get them. Right. I thoughts and prayers are with you and your family, and I'm so sorry this happened. Um, but that there's another thing, it goes. You never know what's going to happen. Take one day at a time because you never know what can happen at any time. Now that we got that straight, huh, Dr. H? Dr. H, am I allowed to hug Kenny? Yeah. And you know, you never know what can happen from one second to the next. Um, you know, like Kathy's brother, he was here all day. Her brother Mark, he was here all day. Went home, laid down on the couch, and passed away. You never know what happens. Just that quick. You're going to hell? Yeah. Damn, Moose, you are going to hell. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No. All right, everybody. I've been here for 2 hours and 26 minutes. I give you a little extra today because I'm not going to be here all week. But y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And we will see you most likely Sunday night, or if not Sunday night, it will be Monday morning. And Dr. H, thank you, and make sure you send that contract to me so I can get that done. Tomorrow I got doctor's appointments at 7:45 and at 9 o'clock, so I'm not going to be here. No, you don't owe me extra. You're right. So have a blessed day, everybody, and take care.